What's going on, guys? This is Shoosty Bang back in another video. This is day 11 of 21 Days of Black Ops. This is Snooze 603. I'm going to be running down my classes. As you guys know, and for those that don't know, we primarily play objective game types. Not really a fan of team death matches or free-for-alls or anything like that. I like to have, the objective to play for. I like to have something other than killing people, for something to do when I play. So, when I run in Black Ops, it's very different from Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, I had 10 class loadouts, and I used almost every single one. At some point, if I went like a 3-hour game night, I used all 3. In Black Ops, I've only got the 5 so far, and I only really need 3. So, first off, this is one you see right now. That's my go-to one. My primary is my AK-74U, which I primarily run with extended mags as my main attachment. Occasionally I'll run a suppressor. My secondary I use Akimbo Pythons. My lethal I use Semtex. My tactical I use Nova Gas. And for equipment I use the tactical insertion. My blue perk is Hardline Pro, red perk, Sleight of Hand Pro, and my green perk is Ninja Pro. I am a big fan of this class. I love Ninja Pro because I love having silent footsteps. I hate hearing my own crunchy feet as I'm running around. Sleight of Hand Pro is obvious. Faster reload is always good, and pulling up, aiming down your sights faster is always good. And I love Hardline Pro, and I'll get into that later at the end of the video when I talk about my Killstreaks. But I pretty much use Hardline Pro in almost every single class. Now, in the second class that I use is for bigger maps. The first class I showed, I forgot to mention, I primarily use for smaller maps, like Grid, which kind of isn't too small, but kind of like that, where you really don't have really long, lines of sight. So that's when I use my first class. So for bigger maps like Jungle or Array, maps like that, I'll run with the Galil. I've been using that a lot more lately. I'm also partial to the FAMAS. Either one works. But with my Galil class, the primary I run the Galil with extended mags almost always. Very rarely will I use the suppressor on it. For my secondary, I actually like to use the crossbow. Very good for helping to defend objectives, just because you get a really good straight shot out of it, and it's an explosive. So it helps when you're playing, especially like domination, when someone's trying to cap a flag. If you can shoot it right in the middle of that radius of a flag, you can almost always get the kill. And then my lethal Semtex again. Tactical is Nova Gas again. Equipment's always tactical insertion. Blue perk, again, Hardline Pro, red perk, Sleight of Hand Pro, green perk, Ninja Pro. The Semtex, again, is just a really nice explosive. The regular grenade, you've got the timer on it, and it rolls around. So when you're trying to throw it at like a flag or a bomb site, you can't rely on it to land and stay where you wanted it to go. That's why I like the Semtex. I don't feel as if it's quite as powerful as a regular grenade, but it definitely works. Especially if you got like 2 or 3 guys in there and you stick one of them with it, then that's always a good thing. You can usually get, obviously you get the guy you stuck, and maybe you can get 1 or 2 more kills in, and then it's just like, now you get bragging rights. You get the sticky kill, and he takes a couple of friends with him. That's always good. My third class that I use, not quite that often, but enough that I feel the need to bring it up, is my rushing slash kind of like cold-blooded class. Even though it's not cold-blooded, it's called Ghost. Again, my primary is AK-74U, but I use it only with the suppressor. My secondary is the crossbow. Lethal, tactical, and equipment are Semtex, Nova Gas, tactical insertion, just like everything else. Blue perk is Ghost. I do not have Ghost Pro yet. I haven't taken the time to get it. Red perk is Sleight of Hand Pro, and then green perk is actually Marathon Pro. I like this class for when you're playing bigger maps. One of them that comes to mind would be Villa, I think is the name of it. I'm still trying to memorize all the maps, and I can't quite get them all off the top of my head right now. But this is a great class for it, because B is kind of out in the middle of the map. It's kind of far, especially if you're capping A from C. It's not quite that far. To make that run, you let 1 or 2 teammates grab C, and then you can rush out and cap B while they're doing that. Um, and then it really helps to defend. If you cap the 2 flags and you're defending 1 flag, but you're trying to rack up kills too, it's really good. You can sneak in behind enemy lines. No one really knows you're there because you've got ghosts. So when they pull up spy planes or anything, you don't show up, which is great. But that's it in a nutshell. And then the last thing I have is my kill streaks. And for my kill streaks, I'm running spy plane, care package, and sentry gun. Spy plane, because I'm a team player, I always play the objective. I launch the spy plane. As soon as I get it, I launch it out. Unless someone has a Blackbird, then I'll keep it in my back pocket for when that expires. It helps me. It helps the team. I'm all about winning. I'm not, like a KD horde like some players are out there. I'm all about the objective. So spy plane for me is big because it helps everyone, not just me. The care package is a bit of both. It helps the team and it still helps me. Depending on what kind of kill streak you get. Sometimes I actually take the ammo, which I get quite often, and that's really helpful. Depending on where I'm at in my kill streak or how I'm doing, working over the enemy in their spawn or whatever. And then sentry gun. Sentry gun's big because while it's really good for getting kills for you, it's great for holding down objective points. Just like in Modern Warfare 2, it's a great kill streak reward. I love using it. Problem is, some of these maps, I'm really struggling to find like the ideal spot for laying it down on like the middle flags. Mainly the B flag, but it's one of those you just kind of figure it out and learn as you go. You learn the map a little bit better. You figure out people's patterns, especially when you have 2 flags capped, and if you've let them have their one so that you control the spawns and everything. It's just a matter of kind of trial and error. Really haven't found like a sweet spot for every single map yet, but that should be fine. Or that I should be able to get that done pretty soon. I've been logging a pretty good amount of time into the game, and with that new patch that came out today, it's been helpful. But it'd be nice if they could really figure out the whole lag issues. It's like it's just a nightmare. But that's another topic for another day. This is Snoop 603 for Shoosty Bang. That wraps it up. Just keep checking back for us as we keep more videos going for 21 days of Black Ops. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Peace.
Come on. Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it now.